Welcome to Beers and Banter. This is a Hobby Homies podcast where, as the name suggests, Shane and myself partake in a beverage. This time, water. I'm trying to be a good little lad. I think you're joining me in the water adventure. I saw you take a chug before.
I am today as well, yes.
So, and we also do a bunch of other stuff. We talk hobby things. We talk life. We just kick back. I'm Fox.
I am Shane.
I did introduce you, but I'll let you introduce yourself because your voice is smoother than mine. So, what do you rate your water out of 5?
Mate, my water is premium tap water. It's room temperature, which is the way it's supposed to be drank.
Interesting.
In a solid plastic container, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5.
Wow. Okay, so that's the highest score we've had on Beers and Banter so far.
Hey, due to my hard works, I provide this water to my house.
So you've what, serviced yourself?
Daily.
Well, mine is a spring water.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's not tap water. I haven't refilled this. In fact, I'm not a water guy, and you know this about me.
I know. Until just recently, I've never seen you consume water unless it's mixed with carbonated and hops.
Yeah, exactly. So, and this might be the first time I've had pure water. And to be honest, I have it ice cold because I just don't have the affinity for the taste yet. I haven't acquired the taste for water yet.
It's an acquired taste, dude. You'll get there.
I thought so. But I'm gonna have to give it what it's given itself. 5 stars.
5-star health rating, and that just proves that health rating can be bought.
Yeah, exactly. No, but seriously, I give it like a 1. Not a fan, and that's because it's ice cold.
Wait till it gets to room temperature, dude. You'll enjoy it.
Hey, we got a bit on. We got a bit happening around town.
Yeah, we do. We've got giveaways just coming everywhere. Don't think about it. Okay. Not just our giveaways. Yeah. We've also got Throw the Dice has some monthly giveaways. He's got 2 running at the moment. In fact, one is a tag one of your homies on their post, and they could win a 12-month membership,
which is pretty
good.
Throw the
Dice.
That 12-month membership, I think, gives them discounts, but also if they're a local and they're going to Throw the Dice, normally I think you have to pay. It's an absolute pittance because Tricky's a good bloke, but to use the tables and whatnot, members, you don't have to worry about that.
I hear that when you walk in the door, they roll out red carpet for you. So
they literally do, and
every time
you get added to a VIP group, which has some benefits as well on the Facebook. So that's pretty Gucci.
Yep, that's just one of the giveaways. Another giveaway they've got running at the moment is for every $10 you spend in store or online, you get an entry to a draw. And out of that draw, you can win yourself a War Machine or a Hordes battle box. So that's pretty sick.
That is sweet. I'm looking at the little banner, and some of those boxes are very cool.
They are really cool. The Signar looks sweet. They look like miniature like Imperial Knights. They're
very cool. I wouldn't play them for War Machine or Hordes. I can't imagine because I don't know anyone that plays it locally. But I mean, I'm probably wrong. But I could.
It's an interesting thing, though. Sorry to keep continually cutting you off.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I love the idea of being able to mix and match a sci-fi and fantasy sort of like system like that. It's pretty sick.
It is pretty cool. I think it's definitely a game. If it had a scene, I'd be into. If there was, and it probably does, so that's dangerous because someone's going to now add me to a local War Hordes group and
buy a swap and sell group.
Oh, don't even. I could sell something around here. What have I got? An empty bottle of water. Now, Throw the Dice has those competitions, I believe, every month. So if you're buying there frequently, or you just want to get in on the action, follow the Facebook page and then check out the monthly giveaways that they got going every month.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And then do that to ours, and then there's like 2 giveaways every month.
You got stonks.
That's just good stonks.
Yeah.
It's just good business. Speaking of our stuff, our monthly giveaway is a Infinity giveaway. It's a Pan-Oceania booster pack beta. So it's just 3 dope-looking blue sci-fi dudes. And do that.
They are cool dudes. Yeah.
If anyone knows, it's got one I don't know how to pronounce these, so I'm not gonna. But yeah, 3 sweet models. See the Facebook page for the details on how to enter that one, and then you'll also see the models. They're great for War Surge, 5 parsecs from home, or Infinity itself.
Yeah, if you play Infinity.
Or just beautiful models.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Hola, senor. It is me, Joseph Fox. Have I won another homie of the week?
You want another homie of the week?
No, I just want. I want to know if I've won again.
Oh no, no, you haven't.
Dang it, man! I gotta stop trying so hard.
Yeah, this comes to people who don't try hard, dude. They just naturally deserve it.
Okay, so I'm never gonna win the next one. Just checking.
One day. So this week, homie of the week goes to everyone who entered in the August Paint Every Day challenge.
Hell yeah! It's a lot of trophies you have to give out.
No one gets trophies for this, dude. It's being like able to commit and paint every day, and not only just do that, but also take a photo and post it every day is incredible. So not only have you guys won the fact that you've had, paint on plastic every day for a month, you also get to call yourselves homie of the week for this week only.
Damn, I really should have kept painting during that competition.
Then you would have got it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you take technically, it's a technicality, but
I mean, I'll take it. I'm absolutely not below technicalities at all. You should know this. You know me.
I know.
Hey, it's been a while since we've done a Beers and Banter, and I've been excited to get back into listener questions. So, boy, do I have some questions for you. Oh, cue jingle, Churchy. How long does it go for? He doesn't have it. It doesn't go for any time. Listener questions. These are the questions that listeners ask. So
they didn't ask for that, but here we are.
Shane, the first question I have for you.
Let's go.
40k lore is deep.
Mm-hmm.
What's one area that you know nothing about but really want to?
Ooh, okay. I'm going to go and say the 13 Black Crusades.
Okay.
I think that's I don't know if that's called that. But I know Abaddon, when he destroyed Cadia, I'm pretty sure it was the 13th Black Crusade. And the 12th beforehand had failed. So I'd like to know more about those failed attempts at crusading.
Is this a potential lore tidbit on a future episode? Who knows?
Who knows?
He nodded. You're like, who knows?
Who knows?
I'm not committing to anything. I have another question for you.
For me?
Oh, wait. Yeah, maybe I'll order. Maybe I'll order this one. I've been ordering a lot of Uber Eats lately, so maybe I'll answer this one.
Yeah.
Not even intoxicated. I don't even know what wax is. Truth is, I've just been dumb this whole time.
The beer has actually brought out you.
And you also.
This doesn't operate without alcohol.
So, great question, because it's one of those things like you don't know what you don't know, you know?
Yeah.
So there's tons of lore I do want to know more about. But I know nothing about the fall of Cadia, just as you bring that up. I know that it did fall.
Yep.
Not physically, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Can planets fall? I guess maybe they're constantly falling.
There you go. Oh, it's not,
if you think
it's
about
not so impressive then. Yeah.
But it blew up.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. I just thought maybe it was taken over or whatever. And I don't know the ramifications of that. I know nothing about that.
All I know is that the planet broke before the guard did, dude.
Yeah, I know that. I know that too. I was on the meme train with everyone else. I just didn't understand what I was referencing. So I think I'd like to dive into that. That would be cool.
Yeah.
So if anyone is listening and knows like good resources, books that cover that specifically, and same with Shane, any that cover the Black Legions, hit us up in the Disco. Black Crusade.
No, I was just laughing that you you tried to move out of shot, but you moved
That's how I was
6 inches to the left.
That's how I was just trying to cough away from the mic. I've given up on escaping this shot.
Okay.
It's a wide angle. Yeah. Could run a football field in here and still be in shot. This is a great one. Shane, what's been the biggest breakthrough that has either lifted your hobby mojo to the next level or improved your painting hobby, whatever?
I'm going to have to say wet palette.
Okay, that was a breakthrough.
Stepping up to a wet palette was a massive breakthrough for me. It took so long of Rory saying, just make one, dude. It's literally wet paper towel and baking paper.
And you were like, no, this is what Duncan does.
No.
So.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, this is what they say to do, man. And then, it blew my mind. So a breakthrough had to be the first time I started using a wet palette, I think.
Has there been since then a technique or a style or something you've done that's also taken it up? Or what about in your basing game, which continually elevates?
Probably, yeah, maybe something like that. Like starting to experiment with different basing materials rather than just like sand and rocks. And I started using like different, like not just texture paints, but like different mediums, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
My basing game has kind of like plateaued a little bit. I haven't really done a whole lot different lately. I've been just painting 3D printed bases or like like the Necromunda tiles or the Necromunda bases or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've kind of like gotten lazy there, I suppose.
I think you're underselling your last few bases before that, though. Like your Gene Stealer Cult bases were all bloody phenomenal. And the one you're doing for your Knight at the moment.
Yeah.
Although it's mostly plans, it's
getting there, though. Yeah. I've got the trench done.
Yeah, see? A trench. Who does that on a base? Shane does.
True. What would you say yours would be, dude?
Mine would be, in terms of technique, definitely picking up the airbrush and just consistently trying different things with that, which is such a scary prospect at the start. And then it goes from scary to like exciting, because you usually try something that you're scared won't work, and then it does. And then you just want to keep building on that. But I think the biggest thing for me might not have even been a technique. It was trying other techniques, because I wanted to find my own style. I was like, what is my style? I'm sick of doing things the heavy metal way, the standard 3-layer, what is it? Base, layer, wash, layer technique,
Some
right?
of that. Yeah.
And just with edge highlighting, I was like, I want to go beyond that and do volumetric highlights and other stuff, try wet blending. So I went on, I found a bunch of different YouTubers and I was trying to mimic their stuff, and I was able to do it with varying success. And then it came up, I can't remember what it was that I wanted to paint. I think it was my snaggers.
Yep.
And so I just defaulted. I'm like, I got so many, I can't afford to do these like little techniques that other people that have been learning. I'm just going to go back to my airbrush ways. And when I did, I was like, oh wait, I think this is my style.
Yeah.
Like I was airbrushing and I was combining it maybe a little bit with the techniques I'd picked up. And then I would go over and hit some things dry brush. Like it was just a culmination of all these different little, I would call it speed painting hacks that I'd got. And I was putting them all into one model. And it was the first test model I did for the Beast Snagger. I was like, this looks great. And that's all my stuff. Yeah, I got this from this guy and this from that guy, and that was just airbrushed. But altogether, it's mine. And I don't know, that just pumped me up to paint more stuff and worry less about finding my style, because I was already doing it.
Yeah, that's it, dude. You've created your style by taking all these little different techniques that other people have developed and obviously expanded upon. You've got the basics of everything and put it together. Like, there's no point trying to reinvent the wheel, I suppose.
Yeah.
And that's nothing we really do now can be unique, because everyone's done everything. But you take a little bit from here and a little bit from there and put all that together. That's unique in its own way. So
that's my little painting salad.
That's it. A pinch of this and a sprinkle of that,
and a hell of a lot of airbrushing.
Hey, dude, it gets paint on plastic.
Exactly. That's it. And that was another thing for me where I was just like, just a little bit each day.
Yep.
Just seeing it all add up has been very cool. Hasn't stopped
Hell
me
yeah.
from being overwhelming at the sheer amount of great plastic I have. But hey, that's why we're all here.
Yeah, that's it. We've all got that pile of shame.
Speaking of shame, Kill Team.
Kill Team. Yep.
So, but between us, we have Kill Team. You've got the Octarius box.
Yep.
And I've got the compendium. I want to share some thoughts I have about the compendium, but I want to hear what your plans are for your Octarius box. Are you planning on painting both sides? Tell me everything.
Yeah, I will. Oh, I plan to.
Yeah.
I plan to build and paint both sides. I've started building one of the orcs, but mostly I've spent my time de-orcifying some terrain. So if you don't know, the terrain in this box has massive orc skulls and logos all over it. We actually spoke about this, and you said that would have been maybe better if they had a upgrade sprue of sorts that could have turned this terrain into an orc terrain. Like I get it. Like every faction needs to have some terrain, and you can't just have an endless amount of like Imperial buildings. You've got to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'll see if I can.
I
started. Yeah, I started like using mold line remover and like clippers to like, I don't know if you guys can see this. For those listening, you definitely can't see this. But I tried like scraping off the orc like low like heads and all that's on this terrain. Which it's rough, but I don't know. I'll just have a poster or something over it, and then you won't be able to see it.
Yeah, and the rough definitely suits the rest of the vibe of it, anyways.
Yeah, it's all pretty beat up and all that.
When I first saw it, I thought, man, that would make such good, just generic terrain, which is why it was a shame that they put so much orky stuff on it. I guess when I was thinking of that, I was thinking, for all these other games that aren't 40k, but also it kind of had this weird, like, Necromunda vibe. Like, I could see people making these underground fortresses, like these little gangs in their little strongholds. I thought, it feels like a missed opportunity to make it either Necromunda or orc terrain.
Yeah. I hope to use it for Necromunda, even like after removing all these skulls and stuff. Like it's still going to be obvious as to what it was. But I've seen some people do some incredible stuff with the Command Edition terrain as well as this.
Okay.
And mix and match. And so, yeah, hopefully better pull it off. I'd like to get maybe another sprue of it, but I don't know.
You might be able to. I feel like of the Kill Team box, it was the least sought after part. I know a lot of people did froth the terrain, but there definitely would be some splitsies going around, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Which faction excites you the most?
See, I don't know, man. I thought I was excited for the Deathcore, but the orcs are still doing it for me,
Interesting.
Like I've like half built the main dude, the boss man or whatever you call him. I don't know what you call him.
Yeah, I don't know. Mega
Commando,
boss knob, commando. I don't know.
Commando boss, something like that. I've half built him. Yeah, but see, I struggle to like. I have to sub-assembly everything that I paint. I hate painting full assembly,
Yeah.
So that's where most of my projects fall short, I think, because like I have all these plans and half-built miniatures, but I just don't do any more with them.
Yeah. So did you say you fully built this one?
I've half built it.
You're keeping him in sub-assemblies.
Yeah.
So you have not learned from your.
Nah. Okay. I think I'll like leave his head off and maybe just try and paint it like that, and then paint the head separate.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I guess it also depends, like, what kind of model it is, because I never sub-assemble, but all my snaggers, they're holding, like, one-handed weapons in each hand, so nothing's, like, crossing their bodies or making it difficult to get in anywhere, so those are the dream, but I'm pretty sure, I think that is the case for a few of the orcs in your box, but some are definitely holding the two guns, crossing the chest, making it hard to get in, making Shane cry, all that stuff. So that's cool, man. I hope we can play soon. Have you?
Yeah, I hope so too.
Have you had a flick through the rule book at all?
No. I think it's still in shrimp.
Yeah, there you go. Still in shrimp wrap, baby.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the compendium?
It's okay.
It's glossy.
It is glossy. It's super glossy. So first of all, every time I have to spend $84 on a softback
book, yeah,
a soft cover or whatever it's called, I'm like a little bit, because like, I don't know. The thing is, it's difficult, right? Because like you need this book if you want to play Kill Team right now, and you have one of the factions that aren't in the starter set.
Yeah.
So if you've just got like a little handful of Kroot, tiny little Kill Team, and you just want these 3 or 4 pages that are Kroot, that's $84.
Yeah.
You know, when like that's the same price as a codex, hardcover, lore, beautiful art, and this is just stats. That's all it is for like pages and pages. There's no flavor. It's just all stats.
Wow, that's rough.
So that's rough. I don't regret purchasing it, but I'm disappointed that it exists at that price point. You know?
Yeah.
Like the indexes we got were smaller. Well, the Imperial one was pretty thick. Remember that? Starter 8th edition, was it?
Yeah.
Starter 8th.
Starter 8th, yeah, but they had like Imperium 1, Imperium 2.
Yeah.
Xenos 1, Xenos
$40.
2. Yeah.
So what? I don't know. I don't know what to say about this one because I'm holding it.
Yeah.
And I've got the index somewhere that I saw the other day and I was like, I don't know where the extra... I mean, it's in color. That's nice. So that's good. And I have a lot of factions, so that's nice, I guess.
What do you... If they made that book, instead of being a book, PDFs online for free, how do you think that would have affected their Kill Team sales? Do you think they would have sold more boxes or like at least more rule books?
I think they could have slapped it online for $10. And I don't know. It's tough. I don't have the numbers. I don't know how many people like me went out and actually paid for this.
Yeah.
You know? Because like I've got so many armies that this might be worth just being able to flick through the rules and to have it. I mean, this may become a little bit outdated. I hope this does when a new faction, like there's 1,000 Suns Kill Team here, and the list building is a little bit bland for everything in this book.
Yeah.
So I really do hope that eventually 1,000 Suns will get a box that comes out and gives them more rules, or White Dwarves.
I think they mentioned that most factions are going to get a box.
Yeah, they'll get the box. I'm just hoping it comes with more advanced rules than just what you get on these 4 pages.
Yeah.
Unless their plan is just to go, hey, this book, this compendium, and the main rule book, so $160 worth of books, but it's the complete game. Like there'll be new boxes that comes out, but it's all you're gonna be able to use this book for years. Then there's value. But if we're talking like 3 months down the line, new Gene Stealer stuff comes out and makes the Gene Stealer part of this redundant, and you collected Gene Stealers, it's I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I haven't sorted through my feelings.
Yeah. with the Kill Team, the last edition, they had Kill Team Annual that they released every year, which was like I guess it was like an FAQ compiled into one book. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I can see them doing the same thing, and then everything's obsolete. Like
yeah. I don't know. I love what they're doing. As much as I dislike this book and I'm disappointed by parts of this book, I love the rest of everything about Kill Team that I've seen that much more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Kill Team out of 10, my excitement for it immediately got dropped to 3 after seeing this book. The rest of what I know has bumped it back up to a 7 or 8,
Cool.
So I'm still hyped. It just sucks. Like, for example, I'll explain quickly how to build teams for people that don't understand, just really quickly, so you can get a gauge of why I'm a little bit disheartened, I suppose. But basically, you build your Kill Team with mostly 1 or 2 fire teams. And it tells you, it says like, if you've got this Imperial Guard Kill Team, well, an Imperial Guard Kill Team consists of 2 fire teams. And fire teams are just like smaller archetypes that you pick from. There's no points. You don't build with points anymore, which is kind of cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, I like that they've done that. That's kind of cool. But I think that's probably part of the problem.
How do they balance it?
Well, it's because of how many things you can have in each fire team and the way you pick it. So, like, for my Imperial Guard kill team, which requires 2 fire teams, my first fire team will be the security fire team, which contains 7 guardsmen selected from the following list: trooper, comms, gunner. Well, there's like 5 different types of gunners: bayonet, melter gun, bayonet, plasma gun, blah, 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 blah. It says you can only include up to 3 of the operatives above, other than guardsmen, trooper, operatives. So there's like conditions in there.
Yeah.
So it kind of limits what you can take. But of that, if I'm taking the Imperial Guard kill team list, I can take guardsmen in one of the kill teams or scions in the other kill team.
Okay.
In the other fire team, sorry. And I can't mix and match those. So that one's not too bad. The worst are like Space Marines, which can only take 1 fire team.
Yeah.
And it's like intercessors, 5 intercessors. That's your fire team.
Yeah.
Not like 2 intercessors, a reaver, an incursor, nothing like that. Just 5 intercessors or
Yeah, I don't like that.
Or 5
that's
reavers.
Rough.
Yeah. 5 incursors. These are all just separate kill teams. Yeah. It's kind of, it's a bit lame, you know? So I was just looking through and I was like, it's not exciting. List building isn't it's not exciting. There's
Yeah.
There's no tension in the list building whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think there's some cool extra stuff in there, like ploys and equipment, which makes it a little bit more fun.
Okay.
But overall, yeah, I don't know. I think when we're playing the game rolling dice, we're not going to give a shit, you know?
No.
But paying $84 and flicking through this going, I was kind of hoping for like the list building part to be fun.
Yeah.
Write down my dudes' names. Can still do that, obviously, but like my kill team's kind of already pre-filled, so to speak.
Yeah.
Especially for my Kroot, which are okay, I guess. So, yeah. It'll be tough. You know, I'm trying to review it without the context of playing the game, which is difficult to do.
That's hard. Yeah.
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 So
I don't know. It does sound disappointing though, from what you're telling me, from what you're putting out there.
Yeah.
That because I know you enjoy the whole list building side of its own part.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. You just feel like if you run a Gene Stealer cult kill team, you should be able to have a couple of neophyte hybrids if you want. Maybe a main Gene Stealer, like pure strain Gene Stealer, a bit of this, bit of that. You just can't. You can run 2 fire teams. One has to be all neophyte hybrids.
Neophytes. Yeah.
And the other one has to be all whatever the other one is, acolyte hybrids.
Acolyte. Yeah.
And that's it. So,
yeah.
And yeah, once you put them all on the table, then you've got some neophytes and some acolytes, dope. But there's no Gene Stealers, there's no Brood Bros, there's no,
No.
And even if there was, you couldn't take them all together, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I suppose we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. I think because of it's mostly disappointing because of how exciting the lead up was.
Yeah.
You're seeing all these dope mechanics, all these sweet rules.
Yeah.
And then they say, and also we've balanced it, but you don't need points. You pick from a cool list. You're like, interesting. And then you see snippets of, like it said, fire team security. And then you're like, oh, is there going to be like security, stealth, I think all these different types of fire teams, and I can pick and choose. Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
It was a swing and a miss.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, well, who knows? They might fix it. Maybe
the game's so good we don't even care.
That's true. We could just play it and be like, yeah, there's no need, it doesn't need fixing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
See how we go.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just thinking of how you could even fix how it could even be fun to run 5 intercessors all with the same loadout, all,
Don't know, dude.
I don't know. I'm beating a dead horse at the moment, but
True.
So what is, just before we wrap the bish up, I want to know, what is the absolute next thing on your chopping block? If you got a non-comparable, you're like, this is the next thing I'm going to fully finish.
Ooh, man, that's a good question.
Thank you.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I could be optimistic and say my Death Core of Krieg Kill Team, but who knows?
Who knows?
I just can't commit to. I can't keep to. You know what? Maybe I want to find, maybe not finish paint wise, but I want to find the models that's going to represent my entire crew for 5 parsecs from home.
Yeah, nice.
That's my next mission.
That's a good one.
Got the leader done. She's all painted, everything.
Brilliant.
But I need the other 5 of them. So yeah, so there we go.
I can't wait to see some of your 5 parsecs battle reports. I'm very hyped to see. Cool. Mine are going to be less fun because I think yours will have photos of actual models. I think I'm going to try the simulated tabletop approach.
Oh yeah, the non-miniatures approach. Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to see what that's like. See, I'll do one turn like that and see what happens. So
yeah.
For those who are into 5 parsecs and listening but don't know, we've got a channel for it in our Discord. Yep. It's amazing. It's been so fun watching people throw up their battle reports and then more people going, all right, you've twisted my arm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Hockers is one of the most recent dudes that got into it, and he's already built a ship out of a water pistol. It's insane.
Yeah.
So
Penny's recently been slapping some battle reports.
Oh, he has 2 heaps. Yeah.
It's been good. It's good fun.
Yeah.
Get in there, even if you're just curious. What's 5 parsecs? Jump in there. We'll explain it. Don't worry.
MJ named her ship after me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my ventures on Mars.
What you call
She's
it?
got it the Shaaz rover. And I said, what I say? I said, hopefully it doesn't have a tragic fate like that colony.
Oh boy, what happened to the colony?
Just got deleted.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Follow Shane streaming on. What is your
Twitch? There's new Surviving Mars expansion coming out soon. So.
Yeah. Is there really?
I don't stream on Twitch, by the way.
Yeah, no. Yeah, sorry, I was memeing. It's actually on this.
Memeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on a YouTube channel or something. I've seen it.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
Shaz plays.
Some shit.
This one. It's on this one. Yeah. Scroll down.
True.
All right, homies.
Yeah. Awesome. Been good.
It has been good. I drank a whole water. I feel like I could conquer the world now.
Yeah, I bet you can. Also, you will see maybe before or after this, I am releasing a little series where I'm going to talk about things that affect me. And this little series is going to be called Mental Health, Magic, and Miniatures.
Great name, man.
So thank you. It'll be probably starting on this channel, and then I'll take it over to a different one eventually. But have a listen, and yeah.
I've previewed episode 0. Spoiler alerts, everyone. It's good, man. It's good shit. It's really good.
Thank you.
I think it'll be beneficial for a lot of people and start a lot of good chatter. So, yeah.
Cool.
I'm looking forward
to it. That's what we want.
All right.
Awesome.
I'm going to have a slice of cake now.
Oh, lucky you. Is it your birthday or something?
Nah. I just saw some cake. And I thought, as I was walking back in here between episodes, I was like, is that cake? I think I'll have some of that. Oh, you didn't tell me there was going to be cake.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Just leave it there. We'll see what happens.
Someone will eat it. All right, homies. I've been Fox.
Right. Awesome. I've been Shane.
And you've been tolerating us once again.
Thank you.
From our hearts.